And now Storm Tracker weather with meteorologist Paul Bean.
Let's kick it off with that flood warning because that is still in effect for Manan, Rigby, and Rexburg, who's seeing those showers again right now. So expect some of these numbers to go upwards before they get better. 9 feet right now in that river. Flood stage for the Manan area is 8.5, so it is significantly above. And with those heavy line of storms that's trailing through that area right now, expect that to get worse in the next few hours. So speaking of that storm tracker, you can see that very well-defined storm band from Idaho Falls, Ryrie, through the Arco Desert, up in Arco about an hour ago, slowly making its way to the south. You can see it slowly dragging across the state. Fortunately enough, as it drags across, as it goes down the I-15 corridor, we're going to start to see that weaken. So by the time it hits Pocatello, expect to see rain out of it, but don't expect it to be those strong storms that Idaho Falls and Ryrie are seeing right now. It'll be significantly weaker, probably right around the midnight area for when we start to see it in Pocatello. But you can see it's coming from this low pressure system that we've been dealing with for the last few days. It's what's been bringing us that Sunday showers, of course, the rain earlier today as well. And you can see it rotating back in. That's why it's moving north to south. We're on the back half of the system out here that's rotating it down, and that wave of storms in the last hour is starting to drag south across our region just now. Temperature tracker starting to show those temperatures. It's a little bit cooler for tonight, 62 in Pocatello, 55 in Idaho Falls, but it's about to get a little bit colder. Nighttime lows have been closer to those low 40s though, so it's an improvement over what we've seen in the last week. 51 in Pocatello, 50 in Idaho Falls. Still seeing those low 40s out near Jackson, but in the Snake River Plain, we're going to stick to those 50s for tonight. Fast forwarding to tomorrow, a lot of those highs have started to plateau. Instead of dipping back down to the 60s, then getting back up to those upper 70s, for the rest of the week, expect it to hang in those mid 70s, 76 in Pocatello, 75 in Idaho Falls. Very similar temperatures by the end of the week. So even though we're seeing a rain continually throughout the entire week, expect those temperatures not to shift much as we move forward into the back half of the week. Future tracker showing a lot of those scattered storms all over the place for the morning, but very weak compared to that band that's moving through right now. They're very weak cells all around. They move out and then they grow back up, especially in the Teton area for the back half of the day. Idaho Falls, Pocatello, and Blackfoot could see a scattered shower, scattered storm here and there, but much improved over what we're seeing right now in the Snake River Plain. That 7-day forecast, for the most part, seeing a lot of those temperatures stick to those mid 70s, although we do dip in a little into those 60s for the back half of the week. For the most part, sticking to those mid 70s, but pretty much rain or a chance of from all the way from now until the end of the week on Friday. So expect to see, especially on Wednesday and Thursday, those storms make a return, even though they are weakening for tonight. Temperatures in Idaho Falls very similar, sticking to those mid 70s. Rexburg also seeing those showers all the way through Friday. Worst days, once again, Wednesday and Thursday. And Rexburg, the temperatures do dip off a little bit in the back half of the week. 68 for Thursday, 65 for Friday. And then finally for the Teton area, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday, still seeing that rain. The strongest days shift a little bit. Tomorrow's going to be pretty bad. They do have the strongest chance of those thunderstorms tomorrow. Friday, also being that chance of storms. Then Central Mountains, very similar. Temperatures, at least, sticking right in those mid 70s. And with the exception of some of the bands moving through tonight and Wednesday, it will be very scattered showers at least.
All right.